Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to be talking about what is new in this update because the limited time quest is absolutely worth running. But before we jump into all of that, if you're new to the channel, I upload NGS content daily. So if you do play this game, I would really appreciate a subscribe as it really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. So the very first thing I want to go over are, of course, the freebies. So you go to your systems over here, get campaign items, receive item account, and I was very surprised to see that we got another Alpha Super Origin Festival thank you gift, and this time it's a metric butt ton of posters. Now do keep in mind that all of these posters are build parts so that you can put them in your creative space, but on top of that they are the actual manga panels from the central comic, so make sure that you pick them up because they do look pretty good and you can actually enlarge them to like ridiculous sizes in your creative spaces if you choose to do so. And the nice thing is they actually give you both the English and Japanese versions of all the panels, so if you do prefer the Japanese version you can actually use those. Now with that out of the way, the next thing I want to talk about is of course the limited time quest Special Training Sand Road Sprint. This is 100% worth running because of the loot itself. So, you know, we can get the Wingguard series, the Aina armors, a bunch of weapon camos, but the big item over here are the Fusia Capsules. So I know a lot of people, myself included, do not like running the dual quest. Well, you can get your Formedia Fusia, your Dual Fusia, as well as your Iris Fusia, which just so happens to be all the Fusia Capsules that drop in all of the different dual quests, except for Dual Quest Phase 4, I believe. Let me just double check that. As you can see over here, Dual Quest Phase 4 drops the Magnif Fusia, so this is the only Fusia that is not obtainable by running the limited time quest, but you can obtain all of the other Fusia Capsules from Dual Quest Phase 3, the Iris Fusia, you get that. From Phase 2, the Dual Fusia, you get these, and then from Phase 1, the Formedio Fusia, you also get these. So the limited time quest is absolutely amazing because it doesn't take very long, it's very low effort, and you get all three of these Fusia Capsules. Now, unfortunately, you don't get a lot of them, you get 1 to 2, but you get 1 to 2 of each category, so, you know, it's not that bad. Now, obviously, if you were going for a very specific one, like let's say that you wanted the Formedio Fusia, it's still faster to just farm the dual quest itself, because remember, they have buffed the amount that you get. You no longer get 3 for an S rank, you actually get 5 now. So it is a little bit more efficient to just blast through the dual quest if that is the specific Fusia capsule that you want. But if you don't have the gear and you don't care that much, then just farm the limited time quest, get your bunch of Fusia capsules, and you'll be able to craft a lot of high value augments. For my friends who don't know what these Fusia capsules are used for, they're actually used to exchange for augments. So as you can see, or exchange enhancement materials, augment capsules, and with these Fusia capsules you can craft your Gladia Souls. As you can see right here, it does require 10 of these dual Fusias, so you'll be able to craft them. And then on top of that, you can also craft your Gigas Mastes, which require the Formedo Fusias, and you can also craft your Grand Dread Keepers, which require the Iris Fusias. So this is super nice that you're able to craft all 3 of these high-end augments, which are still worth a lot of money. Simply by running the limited time quest, you'll get all of the materials needed, or most of the materials needed, in order to craft these expensive capsules. Now do keep in mind that after you craft your Gigas Maste, you can actually use those in order to craft your Gland Gigas Mastes, but you are going to need to do Dual Quest Phase 4 for the special Fusia capsule. Unfortunately, this Fusia does not drop from the limited time quest, so just keep that in mind. Now another reason why you want to run the limited time quest is because there is a limited time task over here where it requires you to run the limited time quest 15 times and you get rewarded 10 N Augment Transfer Pass vouchers. So please make sure that you find the time to run it 15 times so that you get 10 of these vouchers. Now, even if you did binge the limited time task and you ran the limited time quest 15 times already, I still recommend that you do the daily clear the limited time quest. Remember, this is a daily reoccurring quest that comes up after every daily reset. But the reason why you want to do it is because, as you can see right here, other than the special scratch ticket, you also get an N Augment Transfer Pass voucher ×1. So you want to make sure that you do the limited time quest every single day at least one time, so that first of all, you get the special scratch tickets, that's just more star gems, and of course you get the extra vouchers. Now, the next thing I want to talk about are all of the huge discounts. So as we can see over here, when you come to the item lab, all of these are highlighted in yellow because there's currently a campaign boost going on for all of your Iridium weapons. The main thing that I want to bring to everyone's attention is unlocking its weapon potential as well as limit breaking, because you're saving a significant amount of money. So when we go to limit breaking and we actually check an average weapon over here, you can see that in order to limit break an Iridium weapon, it's going to cost you 57,000 Meseta, versus the normal price is actually 200,000 Meseta. So if you do need to limit break your Iridium weapon because maybe you plan to use it as your permanent weapon, then you definitely want to do it this week because you're saving yourself a significant amount of Meseta. Now, on top of that, this also applies to unlocking potentials. So when we go to unlock potential over here, let us go by rarity. You can see that the Iridium weapon to unlock the level 1, it's only going to cost you 25,000 Meseta versus the normal price, which costs you 100,000 Meseta. So I highly recommend people, if you are planning to use an Iridium weapon, that you do that this week and, you know, just fully augment it, fully enhance it, fully do everything on it so that you're good to go. This also includes multi-weaponing. Let's say that you have an Iridium katana and you're planning to multi-weapon with a bow. You can also do that, as you will be saving a significant amount of money.
Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again.
But yeah, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.